I hope you woke up on the right side this morning like I did. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, each and every one of you. Bless up your whole selves. It is Thursday, July 8th, 2021. Thank you so very much for starting your Thankful Thursday off with us here at the GBN. Always appreciate your listenership, your viewership, and your time. Thank you so much for those of you joining us on the GBN, Grenada Broadcasting Network's Facebook page, the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel, the website www.gbn.gd, GBN TV channel 7, 11, and 20. Good morning to the listeners of Classic 105.5, 105.9, and all the folks joining us on Party Grenada and Go to Fat Facebook pages. All our viewers and listeners across the Caribbean, whichever part of the region you are, a spicy Grenadian 473 morning to each and every one of you. And those of you joining us internationally, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Hope you will have a good day, are having a good day, have had a good day. That should cover everybody on what is expected to be another beautiful day in the land of the living. Grateful, happy, and blessed I am to be here with you. Let's get right into this morning's word of the day. This morning's word of the day is a double-barrel word or a hyphenated word. It is omnium gatherum. Omnium gatherum. Omnium hyphen gatherum. It's spelled O-M-N-I-U-M hyphen or dash G-A-T-H-E-R-U-M. Omnium gatherum. It is a noun which means a miscellaneous collection. Omnium gatherum has a pretty long history considering its awkward etymology. A similar word occurs about 1430 in Middle English with the meaning a miscellaneous collection of items in a manuscript. Omnigadrium is a compound of the familiar Latin word combining omni, which means all, and the Middle English verb gatheren, which means to assemble. And the familiar Latin noun also comes into play, ium or eum. Omnigadrium was reformed to modern omnigatherum, which is a compound of the Latin word of all and the pseudo-Latin word gatherum, which is a gathering. Omnium gatherum entered English in the first half of the 16th century. Word of the day this morning, omnium gatherum. It's a hyphenated word spelled O-M-N-I-U-M hyphen or dash G-A-T-H-E-R-U-M. Omnium gatherum, a noun which means a miscellaneous collection. An example of the use of the word: the ragged and ill-defined omnium gatherum of informal, witty, clever, and usually impermanent words that constitute what, for the past 2 decades, has been known as slang. Another example of the use of the word: this person wore a large cocked hat set rather jauntily on one side and a black coat which seemed an omnium gatherum of all abominations that had come in its way. Word of the day this morning, omnium gatherum, O-M-N-I-U-M hyphen or dash G-A-T-H-E-R-U-M. Omnium gatherum, a noun which means a miscellaneous collection. That's the word of the day, a collection of all kind of things. That's the local parlance for it. A pile of things gather up. A miscellaneous collection, a pile of things gather up. Omnium gatherum, all kind of thing in one collection. That's what it means basically. As you go about your Thankful Thursday, the thought for today is, a matter of fact, the thought for the rest of your life. Every single day, give yourself a little time out to sit quietly and be thankful for all you have. Every single day, give yourself a little time out to sit quietly and be thankful for all you have. Just a little moment for yourself. Reflect on whether it's your day, whether it's your week, whether it's your life, and just be thankful for all that you have. Just a little quiet time. It could be 5 minutes. If you could get as much as half an hour, take it. Where you can get it, take it. But just spend a little quiet time by yourself. Reflect on all that you have and be thankful for it. Thankful Thursday is a good time to do that. So maybe every Thursday, try to do that. A little quiet time for yourself and be thankful for all that you have. That's the thought for today. Every single day, give yourself a little time out to sit quietly and be thankful for all you have. All right, let's see what is celebrated today, July 8th, 2021. A few things celebrated today, but today it is Scud Day. Scud, S-C-U-D, Scud Day. And it basically means savor the comic, unplug the drama. The aim of the day is to encourage people of all ages and interests to set aside all the drama they have been experiencing in life and to simply relax. Working hard is never the problem. It is the unnecessary drama and issues that we allow to enter into our lives that cause complications. This year on Scud Day, make a vow to focus on the positive and distance yourself from the negatives that may surround you. Scud Day. Savor the comic, unplug the drama. Get away from the drama, get away from the negativity. Sometimes our day is so filled with it, we barely recognize when the good things are happening. So Thankful Thursday, be grateful, and also get rid of the negativity around you. Scud Day. I like it, and that's why I focused on it, because I know a lot of times we always surrounding ourselves in drama. Sometimes drama that went weeks ago, and we going back in history to see this and say this and think about this and see who. No, distance yourself. This year on Scud Day, savor the comic, unplug the drama day. Make a vow to focus on the positive. Distance yourself from the negatives that may surround you. Distance yourself from the negatives that may surround you. That's my wish, my hope, my plan, my dream for each and every one of you today on Scud Day, a Thankful Thursday. All right, just before we go to the news, some information, this one specifically for the residents on the sister isle of Carriacou. Please keep in mind that construction work is taking place on Upper Main Street in Hillsborough, specifically in the vicinity of the GUT Credit Union, and therefore that road will be closed from today, Thursday, to next week, Thursday. So it will be a 1 week closure. There will be a no-through sign placed in the intersection for those of you conducting business. So keep that in mind, residents in Carriacou, Main Street in Hillsborough, the Upper Main Street specifically in the vicinity of the GUT Credit Union. It will be closed from today to next week, Thursday, due to road construction work taking place. So keep that in mind, Carriacouians, PT Martinicans visiting, Grenadians visiting. Main Street will be closed for a period of 1 week to facilitate road construction work. It is now 15 minutes on to the hour of 7 o'clock. Let's get ready for the morning edition of news for those of you on radio and those of you on our visual platforms. It's time for a repeat of last night's newscast. It's Good Morning Grenada on a Thankful Thursday. We'll be right back. A boat captain and crew have found themselves with a hefty bail. They are required to post more than $100,000 while they await their day in court. The men have been charged in connection with the discovery of what police believe to be a quantity of cocaine, which was discovered aboard a cargo vessel docked at the Carenage. GBN's Chrislena John is on the police beat, and she sends us this dispatch.
According to a police report, officers attached to the Criminal Investigation Department acting on a tip-off mounted an operation in pursuit of a gun, which led to the discovery of a quantity of drugs. This led to the arrest of Miguel Peters, 23-year-old sailor of Diego Martin, Trinidad, Melvin Phillip, 27-year captain of Calivini St. George, Shane Mitchell, 27-year sailor of Paradise St. Andrew, and Maverick Kojo, 26-year-old deckhand of Harveyville, Carriacou, for trafficking of a controlled drug and possession of a controlled drug. These men made their first court appearance on Wednesday, July 7th. Superintendent Vanny Kerwin spoke to the media following their court appearance.
3 of whom have just left the court. A 4th one who should have been here is currently hospitalized, and the 5th one will be charged during the course of the day. These individuals are charged for trafficking of a controlled drug and possession of a controlled drug. The magistrate has just granted bail to them. There are 2 separate quantities of substances we are speaking of here. One quantity is 26.5 pounds, and those persons who were charged for that quantity, their bail was set at $200,000 with 2 sureties. They are to surrender all of the travel documents and to report to the nearest police station. They will report to that police station every Monday and Friday between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. They are also not permitted to leave the state without permission from the court.
The confiscated illegal drugs comprise of 14 kilos of what appears to be cocaine. The supposed drug carry an estimated street value of $1,699,400. One additional man is in police custody assisting with investigations, and charges are likely to be preferred against him.
A set of individuals who were charged for 14.37 pounds of what appears to be cocaine. Their bail conditions are the same except for the fact that the quantity, in terms of the monetary quantity, is $100,000 instead of the $200,000. So they too will be expected to report to the nearest police station between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. They are to surrender all of the travel documents as the other set, and they are not permitted to leave the state without the permission from the magistrate.
They were all represented by Counsel Francis Paul. The matter was adjourned to January 17th, 2022. Christelina John, GBN News.
In other news from the police blotter, a 32-year-old man has been in the lockup facing gun possession charges. Police say they arrested and charged Lawrence Hines of Grand Mall for possession of a firearm and ammunition. Their report says that on Friday, a rapid response team was on patrol duty when they attempted to conduct a search on a suspect who threw away a bag he was carrying and fled the scene. A search of the bag revealed a .380 pistol along with one round of ammunition. On Saturday, Hines was apprehended and charged. He was granted bail in the amount of $10,000 with one surety. He is scheduled to answer charges on the 30th of August. There's a grave warning from Grenada's health minister. He says that whether we acknowledge it or not, some Grenadians will die from COVID-19. Health Minister Nicholas Steele gave what he felt was a reality to be faced during the sitting of the House of Representatives on Wednesday morning. Gerard Joseph followed the proceedings and shares the minister's thoughts.
It is only a matter of time, says Health Minister Nicholas Steele, before the COVID-19 virus and its variants will again reach Grenada's shores. Noting the recordings of variants in the neighboring Caribbean countries, Steele is admonishing citizens against the prevailing wait-and-see attitude or waiting for a specific vaccine.
Despite all the efforts of this government, individuals in Grenada will die from COVID-19. And COVID-19 will have its day in Grenada again.
He impresses that Grenada is not special from any other nation in the world and that nations which have achieved an acceptable level of vaccination are the only ones who can move forward.
We have insisted that all quarantine establishments have 100% vaccination. I also want to recognize recent statements that have been made public by Grenada Cooperative Bank that have also said that they are going to place a deadline for all of their employees to be 100% vaccinated.
Still implored on his fellow parliamentarians to publicly take a stance.
I do believe we have an obligation to let the public know which side of the fence we stand.
GBN obtained a copy of a letter whereby government has served Sanders a notice to comply within 10 days of July 6th to ensure the entire staff receives the first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Meanwhile, despite public angst, the government was undeterred today as it piloted a bill through first stages that seeks to abandon 3 public holidays in the month of August. Parliamentarians took bills through first stages to cancel the Emancipation and Carnival holidays. Rising in support of the bill, Mr. Anthony Boson and Mrs. Kindra Maturin-Stewart argued that this was being done in the interest of public safety. They said that government must take measures to avoid mass public gatherings, which are prime avenues for the spread of COVID-19. Police in Carriacou have confirmed the discovery of a body of a senior citizen who was reported missing on Tuesday, the 6th of July. Rena Pierre spoke with Superintendent Vanny Kerwin today.
The search for a missing 73-year-old Martin Kirklands ended tragically as his corpse was found in the bushes of Bel Air around mid-morning on Wednesday. The 73-year-old resident of Scragstown, Carriacou, was reportedly last seen by his caretaker around 4 a.m. on Sunday, July 4th. Officer in charge of the Community Relations Department, Superintendent Vanny Kerwin, spoke to GBN.
Press release that was put out, I think it was yesterday or the day before. There in fact a press release that is out asking for assistance in being able to find him. And as I indicated, unfortunately this morning, a body was found and it is believed to be him. I am waiting for confirmation from the Criminal Records Office, who have been dispatched to Carriacou, and the Criminal Investigations Department, who touch base with his family to a proper identification of the body. Once that is done, we will be able to confirm or put out some information indicating whether or not it is the gentleman or not. But it is more believable than not that is likely to be him.
This is the second senior citizen in Carriacou to be reported missing this year and subsequently found dead. On January 10th, the body of 84-year-old Madeleine Gray of Montreal, Carriacou was recovered about 2 weeks after she was reported missing. Her body was found in Top Hill, Carriacou on January 24th. Investigations are ongoing. Christelina John, GBN News.
Grenada and the rest of the world woke up to shocking news this morning. International media houses reported on the assassination of Haitian President Jovenel Moïse. His wife, Martine Moïse, was injured in the attack. A minute of silence was observed in Parliament in solidarity with the Haitian people. GBN's Christelina John has that story.
Parliamentary representatives as well as Speaker of the House stood in silence for the assassination of the Haitian President Jovenel Moïse. Moïse was killed in an attack on his private residence early Wednesday, according to Haiti's interim Prime Minister. First Lady Martine Moïse was shot in the overnight attack and hospitalized. Prime Minister Keith Mitchell says on Tuesday during the CARICOM Heads of Government meeting, the situation in Haiti was one of the topics discussed.
To mention that only yesterday we were in fact looking at the situation in Haiti and was in fact indirectly in contact with the president through his foreign minister and of course some members of our team, our heads, and to find out this morning that he was literally, well, you have to say executed at his home, and his wife was also shot, was hospitalized, and just before I came, that word came that in fact that she also died.
Prime Minister Mitchell notes that the region must be concerned with the developments in Haiti, which is a member of CARICOM.
The general feeling is that Haiti appears to be almost literally a failed state. And you don't want any further evidence of this when some group or person could walk into the home of the leader of the country with no evidence of execution of the guards protecting him, but to get into his private quarters and execute both himself and his wife.
The assassination of Haitian President Jovenel Moïse drew shock and condemnation from leaders in Latin America, Europe and elsewhere on Wednesday, along with calls for calm and unity in the troubled Caribbean nation. Christelina John, GBN News.
The National Democratic Congress is actively searching for a representative who will face off against Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell at the next general election. Ali Dowden represented the constituency in the last 2 general elections. Speaking on GBN's To The Point program, Dowden was asked whether he planned to make another attempt at unseating Dr. Mitchell, who has never lost his seat since he entered frontline politics. Prime Minister Mitchell has been parliamentary representative of St. George Northwest since 1989. Dowden had this to say.
I've run in that constituency on 2 occasions. I have not been successful, but of course I have had many victories in terms of I've seen an increase at the poll as compared to my competitor who has decreased compared to 2013. As it relates to me currently, I do not have any plans to run in St. George Northwest in the next coming election, unfortunately. I am assisting the party in actively seeking out a caretaker that will take the baton from me.
According to Mr. Dowden, 2 people have expressed their willingness to run in the constituency on an NDC ticket.
Well, at least so far, we have had at least 2 individuals, 1 male and 1 female, showing interest. So I would say there's an interest. Of course, there's a hesitancy as well, because of course, one must admit that it is the most difficult constituency, showed Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. And it's difficult on several fronts. The challenge for resources, the challenge for manpower and the support and so forth. But at least whoever is taking over from me, they would be in a much better position in terms of they would not have to start from scratch.
The struggle between workers striking at the St. George's University and the institution continues. The latest report indicates that the university has made a concession to the employees. Rena Pear-Thomas tells us more.
Workers of the St. George's University and some of their supporters came out on the streets in the south of the island with their placards to air their plight to the public. Over just about a month ago, they were asked not to return to work if they did not take the AstraZeneca vaccine by a specified date. The university is among the first in businesses on the island to implement a mandatory vaccination policy for its employees. The workers says that they are out in the streets to mobilize other workers and the rest of the public to speak out on forced vaccination.
We have seen exactly what is happening right now and how slowly but surely this is being going on to other business places. Who knows how far this is going to reach? So we need to come together and stand against this forced vaccination and let the people know that this is not right.
We are here today to create awareness and vent our rights against mandatory vaccines. The experimental vaccine. And as a citizen, we have a right, and this is our constitutional right also, to say that we don't want to be part of an experiment as yet. We want to see the vaccine work for us.
And we are in a mode to sensitize, to educate, and to mobilize persons in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique for them to understand that forced vaccination is a crime.
In speaking to the news, one employee, Rebecca Hoche, says that more continue to come out in the light as it relates to the implementation of mandatory vaccine in the workplace. She described the act of authorities as unfair and unjust.
We were told that our Prime Minister is not making this vaccine mandatory. He's not mandating it to any of his citizens, but yet he gave the power to the private sectors to do as they feel, as suited to them. But now, from the Ministry of Health, some private business places is getting a letter to get their staff vaccinated. So we want clarification on this matter. Who who is really making these laws? Who is really making this rule? Is it really the private sector, or is it the government behind this whole thing?
The negotiation between union representative of SGU's employees, the Technical and Allied Workers Union, and SGU continues. In a recent press release, the union indicated that they continue to insist that vaccination must not be made mandatory and must not be a condition for continued employment for existing workers. The union has also raised with SGU that breastfeeding mothers must be exempted from taking the vaccine for fear of possible adverse effects on the infant. Following representation from the union, the university has withdrawn its position regarding the non-payment of health insurance premiums. Gitau has now written to SGU seeking a meeting to be held during the week of Monday, July 12, 2021.
No forced vaccination. We stand united.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pear Thomas reporting.
There's great news for people who are physically challenged. They are being blessed with a container load of devices and equipment which could aid in their mobility and development. Rena Pear Thomas tells us more.
The initiative was spearheaded by Grenadian John Alexander, commonly known as John Crow, living in the U.S. with the help of other Grenadians in the United States and Canada. A 40-foot container shipped to the Grenada National Council of the Disabled, recently filled with wheelchairs, clutch canes and walkers, among others, for persons within the disabled community. In an interview with GBN, Alexander explains that his love for community support was fostered from a young age as a long-time club member in St. Andrews. But he really started to give back when his stepmother passed. He is encouraging people to contribute to the cause through his GoFundMe page.
Regardless of $5, $50, $500, $2, $20, right? It's Charity Drive Grenada Seniors. On the GoFundMe page, Charity Drive Grenada Seniors. And make a donation of whatever you could afford. Okay? I have no shame to my game. Whatever it is that you could afford, we gladly appreciate it. As a result of a few people who made contributions, I was able to ship 2 containers to Grenada. And there's a third one in the making. All through donations.
This is the second container sent by John Crow and his team, with the first sent to the General Hospital toward the improvement of the health sector in Grenada last year. Hilary Gabriel, coordinator of the Grenada National Council of the Disabled, said her council is excited about the much-needed items and applauded Grenadians in the diaspora for their generous contributions.
And here we are today. It's a lot of work, but to get it done, we have to get it done because we need items. We've been hearing the cry that people are saying that they need this, they need that, and they can't get it. So we put out our wings out there and we collected the items, and we are happy that we could receive those items so that persons with disabilities, the homes, and so are not left out. And I must say here, Carriacou and Petit Martinique would not be left out because there are containers with their names written on it. So we have to go to Carriacou to deliver the items to Carriacou.
Many people with disabilities have already started to benefit from the shipment, as items have already been donated. The news team happened to catch Miss Madeleine Batiste, who was collecting some much-needed item on behalf of an immobile man. She said that the beneficiary will be happy to receive his long-awaited wheelchair.
I know Dexter will be very happy. He always appreciates whatever little gift that he gets from people. And I know he will be very happy because he's been out of a wheelchair, a proper wheelchair, for the past year, I can say. So I know this afternoon when I drop it to him, he will be very happy to receive it. Not only happy, but very appreciative.
Another shipment of items will be coming to Grenada as it is still in the collecting stage. Mr. Alexander is calling on Grenadians all over the world to give contributions towards the donation. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear Thomas reporting.
The Children and Adolescents Ministries of the Grenada Conference of Seventh-day Adventists presents Faith is the Victory Gospel Series. Get ready to be blessed by dynamic young preachers. This life-changing gospel series begins on Sunday, 4th July 2021 and continues nightly at 7 p.m. This series will be streamed on Mission Live GND via YouTube and Facebook. Subscribe now. There will be good gospel singing, prayers, special features, and powerful preaching. Come hear interesting topics such as faith as a mustard seed, the shield of faith versus the fiery darts, and the most powerful secret weapon. Above all, God will be there through the Holy Spirit, offering the free gifts of salvation. Come one, come all, and hear children on a mission. It will be awesome and amazing.
Trends come and go, but jewelry is forever in style. Give a gift that lasts a lifetime. Diamond Intercontinental have diamond jewelry, gold and silver jewelries, engagement rings, wedding bands, chains, bracelets, and so much more. They also carry brands such as Anne Klein and Guess. Why wait? Visit Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store at the Esplanade Mall. Call 440-231234. The number again, 232-1234.
Get Rubigas. Get cooking. Rubigas, clean, safe, and reliable LPG is the perfect solution for your commercial and everyday needs. For cooking at home or barbecuing, choose Rubigas LPG cylinders. Available in a variety of sizes from 20 to 100-pound cylinders. Rubigas LPG, clean, safe, reliable. Are you cooking with Rubigas?
Get Rubis, get going.
Customer services, bill payment, revenue collections. We are open. NOASA's Lucas Street headquarters.
Come, we are excited to serve you.
NOASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Get vaxxed, hey, hey, vaccinated. Get vaxxed, hey, hey, get vaccinated. Vaccinated. So wear your mask, wash your hands, and practice social distance. This is we chance to advance. Come let we fight this COVID at once. So come on, let we fall in line. We want to come back to with social life. There is vaccination island wide. So come on, let we fight it to protect we and we family.
This is a message from the Grenada Red Cross and the Ministry of Health.
Hi, darling. Are you still working on that article to help customers better understand their Grenlec bill?
Yes. Have a look. The left side shows the electricity rates and government charges. The middle has your present usage and 8-month usage history. And the right side shows all your charges.
What about the fuel and non-fuel charge?
Good question. The fuel charge is the cost of fuel to generate your electricity. The non-fuel charge is the cost of delivering electricity to your home and any other necessary services.
And VAT?
You pay 15% on the non-fuel portion of any usage over 99 units.
How much is the environmental levy that Grenlec collects for Solid Waste Management Authority?
This charge on domestic customers is $5 or $10, depending on your usage. So, add the fuel, non-fuel, VAT, and the environmental levy, and that's your electricity bill.
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Bruv. Hello? I can't see you. What's good? But I can't even hear you. Yo. Hello? Hello? Ah. Okay, I see. I'm good. I'm coming in. Ah. There you are.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
Montreal, it's time to line virtually one more time. Gemma Rayburn Baines here for Spice Island Cultural Festival, a celebration of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Matney. This summer's festival is a celebration of life with food, fashion, music, and culture. Join us online Saturday, July 10th, 3 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube at Spice Island Cultural Festival. Info, spiceislandculturalday.com.
Once upon a time, we shopped at Wonderland, then Neverland. But we're all grown up now and no longer believe in fairy tales. So now we just shop at Shoes R Us. At Shoes R Us, we stock the latest in shoes, tops, and jeans for the fashion-conscious lady. We also carry colognes and much, much more. And for the modern trendy male, we have the latest brand name shoes and sneakers, Converse, Reebok, Nike, K-Swiss, Puma, and much more. So check us out at our two convenient locations, Melville Street in St. George and Ben Jones Street in Granville. At Shoes R Us, we say, come shop with us.
Montreal, it's time to line virtually one more time. Gemma Rayburn Baines here for Spice Island Cultural Festival, a celebration of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. This summer's festival is a celebration of life with food, fashion, music, and culture. Join us online Saturday, July 10th, 3 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube at Spice Island Cultural Festival. Info, spiceislandculturalday.com.
And Shaq. My daughter was rolling through. If you do on Sunday, yeah, I like it. What do you Yeah. Where you going? Pete, a big man like you, but how are you cheap so high? Come, give me the money, man. Every time you come and speak your boy. Folks, join us this Friday on We Culture as we continue our entertainment series. Join me, Scholar, Doc, and of course, Reese will be there. See you then.
so unique. 3 different islands and 3 different parts, interested to explore. So I urge you.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. It is now 18 minutes after 7 o'clock. Thank you so very much. Those of you just joining us, happy to have you. Those of you who stuck with us, thank you for your patience. It is time for us to get into some discussion. It is Talk the Things. Talk the Things Thursday. I almost said Talk the Things. No, that's not the name of the thing. It's Talk the Things. That's right. Going to give you a topic and you're going to respectfully share your thoughts with us. And listen to me, we sticking to the topic this morning, man. We sticking to the topic. So this morning here's what we are discussing. Yesterday, a bill was tabled in Parliament. A bill was tabled in Parliament for the cancellation of the traditional carnival celebrations or the designated bank holidays. What would have been Carnival Monday and Tuesday, they've been cancelled as public holidays. So it's a normal working day like Monday and Tuesday gone this week, and Monday and Tuesday coming next week, please the Lord. It'll be the same on what would have been Carnival Monday and Tuesday. The question is this morning, before we go to the question, so the bill was tabled in Parliament yesterday. And then there was a petition, or there is a petition that was circulating calling for government to keep the 2 days as holidays, as bank holidays, so we could stay home and do whatever we want to do with the 2 days. So this morning we picking a side and we sticking to the topic. Sticking to the topic. 4 words. Sticking to the topic, right? So here's the talk. What we're going to talk the things about this morning. Do you think government should have kept the 2 days as public holidays to give Grenadians a chance to do whatever they want to do with the 2 holidays? Or do you think they were right in removing it as bank holidays so everybody had to go to work? And those are the sides we're picking. So do you think government should have kept it as public holidays and we can do what we want? Or do you think government made the right move to remove it as move them as public holidays? Landline number 435-2041. WhatsApp number also 435-2041. Please, only written messages on WhatsApp. No voice or video calls, no voice notes, no YouTube links, no pictures or videos. Only written messages on WhatsApp, and you can talk the things on Facebook and YouTube. We picking a side. Do you think government should have kept the 2 days that would have been Carnival Monday and Tuesday? Should they have kept it as public holidays, or did they make the right move and remove them as bank holidays? First caller. Morning, caller.
Good morning, Blossom.
Morning, Tanti. How you doing?
Long time to hear you hanging in there. How you doing?
A day, man.
God bless you. Good to hear you.
Bless you as well.
Take care of yourself.
I shall.
And remember, Tanti.
I will.
I want to tell you in advance, next week Tuesday will be my big day.
Lots of won't remember in a Tanti, so you want to come back and tell me. Again, you got to come back next week Tuesday and tell me.
I have to call you back and tell you that.
Right. So this morning,
let me talk the thing.
Right. Let me talk the things. Do you think government should have kept the 2 days that would have been Carnival Monday and Tuesday? Should they have kept them as public holidays, or did they make the right move and remove them as bank holidays?
There is no Carnival, so no holiday. People go out and work. When you don't have a job, you want a job, you want something to do, you have a job, take care of your job and go and do it. No Carnival, no holiday. The government's saying the right thing and he's doing the right thing, because what's going on in the world today, we have to be very careful in what we do and how we're doing it. We have to know where to go and where not to go. We have to know how we mingle with people and know who coming into us, and those we don't know what will happen. So he's trying to help save the country. So what he's doing, I think he's doing the right thing. No Carnival, no holiday. Stay home, you're going to work. When you come from work, you go back to your house, relax. Don't go in the street and make bargain and say, you're playing your mask still because we don't have the virus and we got still play with Carnival. Don't do that. Because when the police arrest you, you're going to say, the police do this and they're wrong. Don't go in the police way and they won't arrest you. Do not do what you shouldn't do. What God tells you to do, you do. He said love and obey the rule of the government. He is there to rule, to serve, and to help save us. And that's what he's trying to do.
Okay.
So he's doing something for us, okay?
Okay.
No Carnival, no holiday.
All right.
Have a blessed
Thank you, Tanti. Enjoy your day as well. Thank you very much, Dante. Talk the things. Do you think the 2 days that would have been Carnival Monday and Tuesday, let me get the dates. Do you think government should have kept them as public holidays and Grenadians do what they want to do with the 2 days? Or do you think government made the right move to remove them as bank holidays, August 9th and 10th? All right, so talk the things. Let me go. Before I go back by the landline, let me see what is... Okay. Wait. Okay, hold on the WhatsApp. Let's have to take a break before WhatsApp. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Morning, how you do?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. All right, talk the things. Go ahead.
Well, I believe that that we should have the holiday. Not many people, well, a lot of people would like to have the carnival celebration, but not everyone goes out to carnival. Some people might have family events that they would like to schedule for that day.
So you think they should have kept them as holidays?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks.
We'll talk to you.
Thank you very much. Enjoy your day, caller. Somebody on WhatsApp says, give the people their public holiday to rest and relax. Dying from overwork, tired and fatigue is worse than COVID. This government playing games with its citizens. Another WhatsApper says, I'm all for the suspension of the holidays. Idle minds will come back to bite you. I know my people. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Morning.
Brassam.
Yes, sir.
How are mother?
I know you would ask me something, so mommy is good.
I want to establish the protocol.
Protocols established.
Anyhow, now I know, you know, and others know that there is something you call, in psychology, the theory of conditioning, which means to say, when you're accustomed to something, you get shocked after you get something that adversely affect it. So consequently, I feel that government should leave this holiday, because sometimes people could be affected by this sudden change of things, and it would affect the mental, the life then, the well-being. That is my take on it. And people want some form of relaxation for themselves too. So it could have been a good idea to maintain the holiday. I don't see what 2 days could really do. Maybe you might go and clean up your lands or whatever, you clean up your house, because that's the only 2 days you might have had to be a little bit free. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Somebody on Facebook simply says, yes, keep it as holiday. Another Facebooker says, asking for a friend, would Christmas holiday be cancelled as well? Joke. They can't play with my Christmas. Nah. Good morning, caller.
Good morning to you.
Morning, how you do?
Not too bad. How do you do?
I'm not too bad myself.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.
No, I didn't want to call, but I had to call. I had to support your last caller. You see, there is too much tension in the world, and this is going to bring more tension. We have to be a little more psychological. I think we should leave the holiday. I think if we talk to people more than putting on laws, we're going to get better results. There is too much pressure on the society, and that might be a way for people to just relax. We think they may behave bad, but I don't think so. Relax for the 2 days and come back on the following day. I will suggest to the government, please, leave the 2 days as holidays. That will go much further than putting pressure, more pressure, and people might just rebel. Have a great day.
Thank you. You enjoy yours as well. Facebook, somebody on Facebook says, that's what Grenadians like, one-party state. They should pass laws saying it's convenience times, you can only eat once, and you should give the government half your pay. Okay. Another Facebooker says, I think government should keep the holiday, or if the people work, they should pay double time, because it's usually a holiday since I was growing up, but I lived in New York. You know, I fight. And for the second part, let people come to work but pay double. Who's that person? Call the parliament. Call the parliament and tell them that part, because I have a feeling I'll still be inside here. Whether it was a holiday or not, I'll still be inside here. Good morning, caller. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How you do?
Well, I'm okay, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You kind of fix the phone, man.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Blossom a pine. Cardboard playing game with the people in Grenada. What I want to say, if the 100,000 people in Grenada go out Monday and Tuesday and the 9th and 10th of next month, I want to see if they go arrest the 100,000 people to put them in jail. I find the 2 days holiday next month. It's 3 days. The Emancipation Day and the 2 days for the carnival. That 3 days should be a public holiday. Okay?
Okay.
Have a nice day.
You too.
May the Lord bless you.
Thank you very much. Many happy returns.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. May the Lord bless you as well. Let me go by WhatsApp. Somebody on WhatsApp says, no carnival, no holiday. Those saying they need it for rest could apply for 2 days off. Oh, WhatsApp, are you harsh, girl? Yeah, harsh, girl. Another WhatsApper says, if they were so concerned about the gathering, all they could have done was to use the power of the curfew so that persons could still get to rest. Okay. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm all right for the time being.
All right, nice to know. Go ahead, talk the things.
I am interested in the no holiday. Right? I think the government is right in proclaiming the 2 days holiday. Also, I say no carnival because the situation is still not under control, so there should be no carnival. So I'm in support of that.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you. Talk the Things Thursday. This morning we're talking about a bill tabled in Parliament yesterday for the removal of what would have been Carnival Monday and Tuesday, that's August 9th and 10th. The removal of those days as bank holidays. Therefore, all man Jack had to go to work. So this morning we're talking the things. Do you think a government should have kept those 2 days as public holidays, or do you think they've made the right move in removing them as public holidays? Let me see what's on Facebook. Somebody on Facebook says, we have lots of holiday. I think it's a good move. Another Facebooker says, the bill was passed in Parliament. I thought I heard them mention the preceding Monday too. Is that true? I thought I heard that too, but in inquiring, I understand that the Emancipation holiday, which is the previous Monday, which would be August 2nd, is not included. But I'm hearing both of them, so once I confirm which one is which, I'll let you know. But so far, we only sure about Carnival. When I know about the Emancipation, then I'll let you know. I might include it in the question if I find out before Talk the Things done. All right, there we go. Another Facebooker says, removing the holiday has more to do with having not to pay for those days that have nothing much to do with COVID. WhatsApp says, no, he had no right. I don't like or go to Carnival, but he had no right to remove them as holidays. Good morning, caller.
Morning, Blossom. I think you should, morning to you and your listeners and your viewers. I think you should check your newscast from last night, because your newscast from last night, I don't mean you, but the entity says that the 3 holidays.
Yes, I heard it as well. So
I am totally disturbed, and in fact, I'm feeling like somebody has pressed a knife through my heart when I hear Emancipation. Now, Carnival is negotiable with me. But you can't lump 2 of them, the Emancipation and thing, and just like that. But I also think this thing demonstrates a lack of leadership, because we could have engaged our people in conversation. How best we can deal with it, but there was no conversation. And so, it's only imposition, and I agree with some people that say that we have been martial law, we have been whatever. Things could be done differently. It's much more than trying to restrict people from doing the nastiness they do every day in any case, because they do it every day. But we have to find a way that where we have law and order, but we don't also have somewhere people having some kind of easement, to use a word, if there's a word, easement. Because we have seen a number of people who have committed suicide. We have seen the level of accidents. There's tension in the society, so we have to find a way to really have, I'm not saying go ahead and have carnival, but we have to have dialogue, how best to do things here. And we're not having that. There's only imposition, only decree, and then, but I'm just giving a little 1 minute. I heard the Minister of Health said there will be more people, and I know Mr. Jeremiah has something, I have a take on that. Have about how many people will die, but I hope that we will hold him accountable. Because you're not saying, let's all see how less people, how we could prevent anybody from dying. And as Dr. Ball says, how this thing come here? The people bring it here, the travelers, the visitors. And this is where we need to work on, limiting the travel in the island. Not saying that people are going to die, but you see, the economy, they're sacrificing people for the economy, unfortunately. Thank you, Blassa.
Thank you very much, caller. Do you think government made the right move in removing the 2 days that would have been Carnival Monday and Tuesday as public holidays, or do you think they should have kept them as holidays? Somebody on YouTube says, leaving the holidays will be a major boost in morale. Plus, you can't justify not having local or community events when every weekend is blocko all over. On Facebook, somebody says, I don't see that those official worldwide holidays will be cancelled. The holiday in August is only in Grenada. Remember, it was not always in August. We can have it any other month. The bill calls for the cancellation, not postponement, so it won't be held any other month. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Blossom.
Morning, how you do?
And how are you this morning?
I'm good. All is well?
You're looking pretty, man.
Thanks.
Yes, you have a nice shirt there, man.
Thank you very much.
Yes, that's a very good point you're on this morning. Yes, I feel that they should leave the 2 days as a holiday. And when emancipation comes, let the people get what they deserve instead of removing it. You know, you see, if you are accustomed getting half a bread a day and you don't get it, you'll be put out. Some people they recognize that every year they are concerned getting that two days holiday off, so they will want it. So instead of depriving them, I could say depriving them, that you're trying to do there, not solving a problem, creating a problem. So you could lead the 2 days. I see no problem with that. So some people could relax, some people could do whatever they wish to do for the 2 days. Instead of moving it. That's what I think, eh?
Okay, no problem.
Yes, but you have a good morning.
Thank you. You do the same.
And good point, man.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
All right. Talk the things Thursday. Do you think government should have kept what would have been Carnival Monday and Tuesday, August 9th and 10th as public holidays? Or do you think they made the right move in removing them as public holidays? Somebody, let me go by WhatsApp. WhatsApper says, as a breadfruit and hog features loving people, we can have fun and eat oilong another time. No public holiday. Well, what like oilong? I do with like a carnival. We just eat oilong all through the year. What I do with carnival? Another WhatsApper says, no one should remove a calendar holiday. Nonsense. Another WhatsApper, no carnival, no holiday. Tell Doc, give us the 2 days for Christmas. Actually, I for it. Yeah. Give me Christmas Day, Boxing Day. Take that day and take this day. Yeah, there we go. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Blossom.
Morning, how you do?
I'm just quiet.
All right, stay quiet. Talk the things.
I'm not siding with the government. No, you know why I'm siding with them? They could have taken away the carnival, but don't take away the holiday from the people. If they had to work on Monday and Tuesday, they should get paid for the holiday. They should get paid for the holiday, right? And not siding with the government, because this holiday been given unto them. The 3 days holiday being given unto them, right? And not siding with the government. Who's siding with the government bad? Because this is what's going on, you know. Is an income for the government, you know, not for the people, eh? Not for the people, it's for the government, eh? Because you have to work and get 1 day pay for all the holidays. You work in it and you get 1 day pay, and the government will make the profit. And that's the only way the people could make a profit. So I also support in the government that take the carnival away, but give the people the holiday. Take the carnival away, give the people the holiday. Don't take the holiday away and give them the carnival. No. You take the carnival and give me my holiday. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you for your contribution. Let me go back on Facebook. Somebody on Facebook says, this is a draconian move. Government said no carnival? Good. That is reasonable given the COVID situation. But to take away our bank holidays is ridiculous. Another Facebooker says, last year they got the holiday and they messed it up, so no holiday. Last year it wasn't a holiday. Last year they did the same thing. This is the second consecutive year that the 2 days that would have been Carnival Monday and Tuesday are being removed as bank holidays. So last year we had to come to work, but some people still found the opportunity to fet. And I think that is what that will make me way bad. Local balance. That is what make me way bad, because they took away the holiday and we still go against the expectation that we would all go to work and not fit. So what make us feel they would have given us them 2 holidays again this year? Not again, but give us back the 2 holidays this year. We got an opportunity last year and we didn't treat it right. 2021, what we expected, what we really expected in the dance. All right, let me go. Almost time for me to take a break. Talk the Things Thursday. Do you think government made the right move in removing what would have been Carnival Monday and Tuesday as public holidays? Or should they have kept those 2 days as public holidays? Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Mr. Blossom.
Morning, Mr. Bido. How you do?
Well, just easy. I'm trying to think and learn about this holiday business. I don't understand. So help me and let me understand how it's going on. But before I start, let me ask you a question. Monday and Tuesday is a holiday? No, it is not a holiday.
What would have been Carnival Monday and Tuesday, August 9th and 10th?
Yes, it's not a holiday.
So it's not a holiday. Government tabled a bill in Parliament yesterday, so they will be removed as bank holidays or public holidays for 2021.
Well, yes. Well, I go agree with the government, because the reason why I go agree with the government, because what really happen is that, in case, like you running a bus right now, and your mother sick and she want to go in hospital, you can say it's a holiday, you're going and bring she, because you have to save life, right? So then, if there says no holiday, I go agree with that. Why you get today, you get it tomorrow, work doesn't finish, right? So then let me leave it there right now, because I ain't finished talk yet, because I'll call it back tomorrow again, But the next thing I want to say is that, with the Emancipation Day again, I talked with the Tivoli man last night. I ain't calling nobody name right now, because he does the only program. What I tell him that, that Emancipation Day is a holiday, but I say if they call me to work, I'm not working. But when I analyze it again, and make a replay on a slow motion, holiday or no holiday, they call it to work, you have to go, right? You have to go. You have to go to work, right? So I'm finished yet. I'll call him back tomorrow again. So back to you on there.
No problem. Thank you, Mr. Widow. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you too.
All right. Let me read some comments before we take the break. Let me see. Somebody on YouTube says it would be ironic if they remove Emancipation Day holiday. Another YouTuber says holiday is holiday. It does not matter. Facebook, somebody says, I think they should keep the holiday even if they ban or cancel Carnival, because it's been established holiday since I know myself. And let me read a WhatsApp before I go to the break. Somebody on WhatsApp says, I want to know who is willing to take the holidays without pay. Let's take a quick break and then we're going to come back inside with some more Talk the Things Thursday here on Good Morning Grenada, Classic GBN. We'll be right back.
Imagine having the home of your dreams
Imagine investing in that piece of property you can call your own. Imagine finally doing that home improvement project you've always been thinking about. It's time to stop imagining and start doing. Let the GUT Credit Union help you take the first step with fantastic rates, affordable repayments, and reduced legal fees. Make the move. Get better terms on your mortgage. Use your home equity to make those dreams a reality. Act now. There's really no place like home. GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. Plumbing fixtures, cutting and grinding discs, PVC glue, drywall screws, and power saw blades. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
State-of-the-art Ultratech gasoline and diesel, available only at Rubis stations.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. It is 16 minutes on to the hour of 8 o'clock. Talk the Things Thursday. This morning we are discussing a bill tabled in Parliament yesterday. Government tabled and passed a bill. I should say government. Parliament. A bill was tabled and passed in Parliament yesterday calling for the removal of August 9th and 10th as public holidays or as carnival holidays. So the Talk the Things question this morning, do you think government made the right move in removing them as public holidays, or do you think they should have kept them as public holidays? Landline number 435-2041. WhatsApp number is also 435-2041. Please, we're doing good so far. Only written messages on WhatsApp, and continue Talk the Things on GBN's Facebook page and YouTube channel. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Blossom.
Morning, how you do?
I'm okay.
All right, go ahead. Talk the things.
Well, just listening to what you had explained lately after the break, just after before the break rather, about the government is doing what they feel that it was necessary, because last year they took the people by surprise. So the carnival activity went on nevertheless. So this time around they're victimizing the people again. So they're doing all this passing of this thing in Parliament yesterday is to kind of clamp down on the people. Simple as this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me see what is on Facebook. Somebody on Facebook says, well, we didn't have our carnival holidays on July 5th and 6th. Instead, our 2 days will be in September. Siobhan, tell me which island you are in so I can make a pass in September. Somebody else on Facebook says, Prime Minister Mitchell took away one holiday for cricket. We never got it back. Don't trust them. That holiday thing still on all your mind, you know. Years later, you know, that has still hurt people's feelings. And in the holiday that was taken back for cricket, and never given back? Somebody on WhatsApp says the holiday was for carnival. The carnival events bring money for the economy. Production is needed in this country, so give one holiday and one free day. Okay, or maybe give us one holiday in truth. The Tuesday. Give us a Tuesday. In the middle day, not much fetting will take place. Maybe. WhatsApp, the law is the law. Give us we holiday, take a carnival. Stop changing our laws to please all you. Cancel Christmas, Corpus Christi, even Easter too, if you all want to frustrate people. Too much heartlessness right now. Another WhatsApper says just leave it as a holiday because either way it will still be a holiday. Grenada is a nice place. Yeah, there would still be people to find a way to, just like they did last year, find a way to carnivalize the thing. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Blossom.
Morning. I'm good. How you do?
I'm good myself. What I want to say about this thing is that they took it away last year, right? And there was no way I saw in the news where they put it back. So are they taking it away again twice in futility? Because remember, they took it away last year, as I said, and I didn't. Because if you take away something in Parliament, then I believe to reinstate it, you have to go back to Parliament, and I didn't hear of any way they put it back from last year. So it was just supposed to be a continuation instead of going in Parliament yesterday and passing something to take it away again. So I need a legal mind to explain this to me.
Okay, point. Thank you very much, caller.
Yeah.
Let me see if I could, from my understanding, because it is not a set date, any changes that need to be made in terms of its removal you would need to go to, because let me see if I could explain. I'm trying. Okay, so the bill actually says what would have been Carnival Monday and Tuesday, which is August 9th and 10th. I really don't know how to explain. I'm trying, but I really don't know how to explain it. I have the explanation in my mind, but I really don't know how to bring it across. Let me gather my thoughts and see if I can bring it forth. I'm really trying, but I don't know how to bring it forth. Let me gather my thoughts and I will come back to your caller. Don't worry, I'll come back to you. In the meantime, let me go back to Facebook. Somebody on Facebook says, Cuthbert is... I don't know why I keep laughing at the name Cuthbert. But let me read the comment. Cuthbert is punishing the people because they're not taking the vaccine. Too much oppression because of COVID-19. So sad. Another Facebooker says, I'm not a carnival fan. I think the holidays should be kept. Make it national days of prayer and fasting on behalf of our nation. WhatsApp, somebody says, no carnival, fine. Are you saying that Emancipation Day should not be recognized? The action by the government shows that it is weak and show it lost all ability to command authority. The only control they have is the Emergency Powers Act. I'm still trying to verify. I'm getting conflicting reports in relation to the Emancipation Day, but I'm still trying to verify which it is. If emancipation, I'm hearing emancipation is not included in the days to be cancelled as holidays. Right. One more WhatsApp before I go back to the landline. Somebody on WhatsApp says, no carnival, no holiday. Go to work, be productive. Short and straight to the point. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Blessum.
Morning, how you do?
Adequate. Blessum, if you look at the law, China law they bring in, China law they bring in. That you have to work whole year without rest. China that happening too. We're not in China, we're in Grenada. And this government want to stay in power, okay? All right,
thank you very much, caller. Oh, yeah, a lot of... Okay, WhatsAppers, let me see if I can read a few. Straight. WhatsApp, the government should have kept the holiday and declare a stay home, seeing there's no carnival. Another WhatsApper, keep the holiday and enforce COVID-19 rules and regulations. Not everyone take part in carnival activities. We are now confirmed a one-party state. They should take it back, but if they are taking back the carnival holidays, then give us August Tuesday, which they took a number of years ago. Another WhatsApper, it will create our own party, you and I, and get rid of them old boys. I tired with them old faces, Blossom. Poor innocent Blossom. Politics is not my thing now. I like to cover politics, not be in politics. I don't have the intestinal fortitude to be a politician. You have to be ruthless, and I'm a kind person. I'm not ruthless. I'm trying to read some WhatsApp. Somebody says, when time for carnival, we should boycott it. What you guys think? I will leave it there. Another WhatsApper. Government only showing us that they don't care about us. No holiday, and I mean it. All right, we just waiting for election to get rid of them. They have no right to go. They have no right to go. That Grenada is now a police state. Okay. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Blossom.
Morning.
Yeah, I'm trying to justify the reasoning behind the cancellation, because I understand why they could cancel the carnival events, because foreigners might want to come in, they may not be able to handle the influx and so on. But as far as the holiday itself, I think Grenada is basically a safe haven. I mean, months now everybody moving with a mask and so on. Traveling buses, no mask. Every weekend is a blockout. I think keeping a holiday would be a major boost in morale for them. For the people themselves, so I don't think it justify removing the holidays. It has to be about money. They can't handle the influx. You have to do something about that. It can be nothing else. Can we see? Basically. Thanks.
Thank you very much, caller. Facebook. Somebody on Facebook says they should leave Monday for us to play we local mass and take Tuesday. Share the thing, man. One hand can't clap. So instead of taking two, just take one and give us one. Compromise. Another Facebooker says, I think the administration must be considerate because everything they asked of us, we complied. Even when the people struggling to make ends meet, they will raise the taxes and we don't complain, but pay our taxes. Not even a stimulus to help, and they know the people have been struggling. Now they want to take the 2 days holiday where everyone looking forward to. Question, what else does administration want from Grenadians? I think they're being spiteful because they're rejected by the majority of Grenadians who refuse to take the vaccine and they're forced to reach herd immunity, and they're forcing us to reach herd immunity. If the administration think they're doing a good, they're in to a great surprise for the 2 days. The Prime Minister said he cried. Well, he just started to, because there's more bawling to come. All right, let me see if I could go back let me see what's on YouTube. Somebody on YouTube says it's not a law, it's an infringement of rights. WhatsApp. A WhatsApper says, if no carnival, there should be no holiday, but keep Emancipation Day holiday. We have to make sacrifices for the greater good. Good morning, caller.
Listen, citizens, good morning, greetings, how are you? Listen,
morning,
pop up your ears. One, the holiday. Whether or not we should have a holiday. Well, it is, hold on. Number one first is this, citizen. Well, your question is grammatically incorrect. I will say it once again. If you ask me, should they have done something when in fact I know they did it, that is incorrect. You should ask, should they do it? The second part is perfect because what would have been just in case they had. All right? So the question should be, should they do it? Second thing, the holiday is not scribed in stone. It is a law established in the country. They are not revoking the law. They are cancelling the activities relative to carnival or spice mass and jab, whatever you want to call it. The reasons are crystal clear why they're doing it. No. If there is no carnival activity, because they, through law, they have cancel it, then what is the purpose of the holiday if the holiday has in effect been established for that activity? It is crystal logic. Crystal logic. The second thing is this. The other thing is this finally. No mention was made. If you look at the name of that bill that was discussed yesterday and passed into law, as a matter of fact, it mentions nothing about emancipation. Why do we keep confusing emancipation with carnival? This carnival thing has only been placed there from 1981. Somebody said they know it in time in eternity. No. Emancipation will continue as a public holiday, and it was stated by the person who presented the bill. No, I don't like these people and the nonsense they get on with in there, but when they say certain things that is fitting and correct, you have to admit it. No holiday because there is no carnival activity. Emancipation has nothing to do with this activity. Absolutely nothing. And of course, I urge you to remember what woulda, coulda, shoulda, never was. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Will you?
Thank you very much, Citizen Rollo. Thank you very much for your contribution. Almost time for us to end. There was one comment that shares my thoughts. Facebook. They took the holidays last year. People still played a mass. Do you think it's going to be any different this year? In fact, more people will come out. And I think that's the fear. If they kept it as public holidays, then more people would be on the streets, and that's what they don't want. That's the end of Talk the Things Thursday this morning. Thank you so very much for participating. Appreciate it to the fullest. There are comments on WhatsApp that I haven't gotten to as yet, and I think there are one or two on the Facebook. But tomorrow, God willing, is open line on To The Point. So once there's time, I will definitely get to all the comments still left on the WhatsApp. I think I'm counting about 14 of you. Enjoy the rest of your thankful Thursday. Let's now join the BBC for its 8 a.m. newscast. Bye-bye, everybody. Have yourselves a good one.
Like you wake up on the wrong side, or you just can't open your mouth, you're afraid you can't.